Just had to stop in here first before we get to where we're going. And this psychopath bought a new Öhlins shock. So beginning of clapped out bike, updated in one way or another. Testing starts now at Victoria Park at these like jumps that I've never been to before. Of course we can't go anywhere without going and spending a pile of money. So I made some changes already on the drive here. My front tire went flat, so it seemed like the easiest fix to that problem was just to get a proper tubeless front tire for this setup, so that if anything does go wrong, I don't go onto my face, and hopefully it's just the rear that ends up being issues. There's like a little bit of clicking on Colin's rear shock at about 10% sag. So as a replacement, he decided to go Öhlins coil, or is it an air shock? An Öhlins air shock to replace it and hopefully fix that issue.
Well, these shocks are notoriously garbage.
Right, anyway, the shock he bought is worth about what my bike is worth, so. Sad I don't have a dropper post. We're going to ride a jump line that I've seen on Instagram a lot, but I've never been to, on a bike that I'm not used to, so here we go. I'm really bad for not bringing all of my camera gear with me when I go to something. This would have been a cool spot to have chest cam or like helmet cam footage from. Came up a little short there. A little hairy there.
Can't sleep.
Just listen to it. Location 1 success. Bottom bracket height, not an issue. Oh. Location 2 for testing the Felt 650B swap. We now know that we've got a bike that can jump fine, which was also completely and utterly the case for 26-inch wheels. Now we get to go play around on actual mountain bike trails and see if I made the right choice. Okay, running out of daylight. Let's go.
We're losing daylight. Here I am, riding up the hill. Eric is way back there because he's slow, and maybe because the shock is losing air, so it's harder to pedal, but whatever. I don't wait for anybody. While we're waiting for Eric, I'll show you my bike, because it hasn't been on a vlog yet. Or maybe it has, I don't know. Probably not though. This is my 2019 Pole Evo Link that I bought the frame secondhand off ThinkBike and built it up using my Trek Fuel EX components, as you can see from the Mon Treasure wheels. It's really long and slack and fast, but really fun, and great for this kind of stuff because it's easy to pedal up and a lot of fun when you're going back down. I sound like I'm trying to sell you one of these, but I'm not. I'm just trying to talk while I wait for Eric.
There is quite a bit about this that is excusable, but climbing, it's such a chore with the way that everything's kind of worn out that it certainly takes away from the enjoyment. You can ignore all that while you're descending and you just ignore the noise, but whatever. Oh, that's way more fun than a hardtail. Oh my god, I've never felt so useless trying to climb a bicycle. So the issues that are going to need attention are finally starting to rear their head a little bit. Seems like this shock, after you ride it a little bit, certainly wants to lose air. I feel like that's kind of new, but maybe not. The brakes rub for sure, which makes it really hard to climb. Dropper post is a must. I find myself reaching for it constantly. And yeah, definitely dealing with the bushings would be certainly a nice quieting touch. There are these jumps here, and we're gonna be jumping them because this bike has proven to not really have any issues with that. Colin went on down that trail a little bit more, but I came up short on this stupid step up, and I just want to try it again and see if I can get it. It's very frustrating when you don't do something you know you can do. That was pretty good. There's one place I want to get a shot at the 360 camera. The two berms. The two berms like this.
Oh yeah.
Us going through that I think would just be a cool shot that I'm going to cut to like right next. Tiny little bit more climbing. It's my least favorite part of riding this bike right now, but based on memory and where we came down last time when I rode this on the Schwinn, it should be a bit more of a party on this. Way better. Seriously, climbing this thing puts pure hatred through my veins. Okay. Not the right rear tire for that.
So many little doubles. So much flow. One of the most fun trails I've ever ridden. It's fast and flowy, but also pretty technical. It's got a lot of little jumps that, you know, if you're not expecting them, they're not jumps, but if you are ready for them, they can be really fun little doubles or step-ups or drops or whatever. Yeah.
Whoa! Everything comes at you so fast. Okay, that's it for test day 1.